Good morning, guys. Okay, so I've had my morning coffee. I found a really cute eye look. I want to try it. So all I have on right now is clean skin. I'm hoping to kind of get everything done because I got lots to do this morning, and I thought I would do this really quick video with you as well. So let's jump right in. I'm just going to grab a little bit of Biscotti just because I like to have a bit of a base to work with. So I'm throwing on some Biscotti right here. Just a wash of color. Okay, kind of evens everything out. I have a bit of eye primer on, but not too much. Okay, second shade is the shade Granite. Now my brushes are a little dirty. Let me grab another brush, 1 second. Okay, so I just grabbed a couple extra brushes here. So let me grab a little bit of our next color, which is Granite. Now, Granite is a little bit of a shimmer shade. So if you prefer a matte like I do, you could do Cashmere Haze, which is this matte right beside it. But I am going to try the look with the shade that was shown. So this is Granite. Just putting it on the outside corner of the eye. And then I'm going to grab my blending brush, which is the big fluffy one here. It's brown because usually I just do a lot of browns, not grays. So even when I wash this brush, it doesn't come clean anymore. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit more Granite, put it up there. There we go. I just thought this was a really, really pretty look. And I mean, that's coming together pretty good. Okay. It's so early, I'm kind of whispering. All right. There we go. So there is the look. Now, the third shade I'm going to work with is the shade Smokey Quartz. So I'll show you that one. That's this other silver one on this side, okay? So Granite, Cashmere Haze, you can swap those out. And then we have Smokey Quartz. So Smokey Quartz is the one I'm going to put right onto the eyelid. And it's just going to open up the eye area. Add a little bit of light. Okay, so we're working all with the grays, but here's the fun part, is I'm gonna grab the shade Espresso, and you guys know Espresso, I love Espresso. I'm gonna grab some Espresso. That's this dark one right here. And what's fun about this is you can wear the brown with the gray, and it works. So not a whole lot, just on that outer corner there. Just like that. And then right back into my blending brush. And I'm going to pull it, little circles, but I'm going to pull it down because I still want to have the Granite up above. So little circles, bringing it back down. Okay. It's pretty. And you can jazz it up and create the intensity, add the intensity that you like. So this is a really fun way to take a daytime look with the Granite and the Cashmere Haze and then make it a little bit more evening with the smoky eye, just adding in the amazing Espresso. So I love, love, love that look. All right. Next, I'm going to pop in a little bit of liquid eyeliner. And sorry, guys, I am going to look down into my mirror for this. I just do little dots and I just connect the dots. I guess dashes would be more of the way. Now, if you are getting ready for graduation and you're wanting something that's really long lasting and waterproof and light, this one here is probably my go-to for a very defined, simple look. Here's a pro tip. Grab your cap and get that product working into the felt tip down below, okay? Just those little dashes. This is also a perfect one to do a cat eye or a kitten wing. Make sure you store your felt tips in that downward motion. Okay, I'm going to skip because this is my makeup for today. So I'm just going to jump in and grab my foundation primer. I'm a bit of a primer junkie. I'm going to get that on there. So that I time now between my moisturizer and my primer for things to set. Okay, so let that set on. I'm gonna go into my, let's do mascara, but I've also started curling my lashes again. So I do have one eyelash curler left in stock. They're $15, ergonomically designed. Get it right into the root of the lash there and just pinch. And as you're doing this, you want to let it go and then walk it out a little bit and pinch it again. That way you're not just putting in a 90-degree crook. You're kind of giving it a so it goes all the way up the lash. It does make a huge difference. Okay, I've got Ultimate Mascara for this one. Wiggle it right into the root. And when you get a beautiful lift on your lash too, you can really play up the far ends and get them to play into your liner. So if you do have a kitten wing or an eyeliner, cat eye going on, you can get those lashes right up following the same line as your wing, which is quite pretty. Kind of completes that whole look. But look at the difference that curling your lashes make. You guys have seen my videos, you know I like mascara, but my lashes don't necessarily stand up all the time, and I've decided to go back to my eyelash curler just to have some fuller, longer looking lashes, because it's getting them in the right direction so people can see them. All right, see a little bit of a whoopsie, but I'll clean that up at the end. And I will do a little bit on the bottom. Didn't have any eyeliner down there, but that's okay. All right. I see my whoopsies, but that's okay. We'll get those in a second. All right, let's do a little foundation. I'm doing the shade Ivory Warm 100 Matte. Throwing a little bit right onto the tip of my brush. And this is a yellow undertone for me. So I have more of a cool undertone. But what I've really found is it just blends right into the rest of my skin and my neck that doesn't really get as much sun. So I tend to put this first and most importantly on my cheeks, which is where I definitely have my rosacea and my skin discoloration. So I like to get it there and then take it across my nose and my chin. And I'm not going in that downward motion. You can kind of see that little downward strokes. So I just want to make sure I'm getting it. And you can see how the yellow really is coming through there, right? Just do light coverage on my forehead. I don't do as full of a coverage up there. I just kind of take it from down here. and move it up. And it doesn't feel heavy, it's super light. And again, that downward motion, because I want to lay all those little peach fuzz bits down. And whatever is left on my cheeks, I pull it down to my jaw. So I can stop at my jawline and not have to worry about my neck. And blend it up. And this is just really thin light coverage up on my forehead, but up towards the hairline. And that's it. Super easy, right? Okay. I'm gonna grab, say, foundation brush, grab a little bit of that contour right there. I still like a contour over a blush, and that's partly because of my rosacea, just my comfort level, but you know, you do you. If you prefer a blush for summer, definitely just adds a youthful look. If you prefer a contour, adds a little bit more of that chiseled look, or again, you could do a bit of both. The only thing I won't do here on camera with you is my finishing powder, because I didn't actually grab that. Brow tint. So brow tint is great. You can just kind of color it into your brows. It is fast and it is easy. You can see the difference, right? Just adds a little bit of finish to the look, accentuates the brow that little bit more. I always start in the fullest part of the brow, which is the center, and come towards the center, comes forward towards the nose. Grab the tail there. And then lay everything back down. Definitely clean hair day. Got lots of volume today. Okay. Brow tints are 16, I believe. And instant facelift. Just instant, fast. There's little fibers in it, so it does help with any bald spots. Of course, if you are missing quite a few hairs, I would definitely go in with a pencil first. The pencil will stick to the skin, and then your tint will stick to your hair. So the last thing I have to do is a little bit of lips. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to do a little bit of lip, and I do want to do my lip liner. So what I find is sometimes with certain colors, in particular these nude kind of shades, I tend to go a little tawny, kind of orange. So I actually prefer them with a lip liner. So just kind of give myself a base with my lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with the new Modern Nude, and the shade is amazing. I could just go like this with lip gloss. That would work too. But this is the Modern Nude. And it's weird how a lip liner will help with the color and the pigment that you get. Not just for holding things in place, but for the pigment. So this is my look for today, and I do need to go in, and I will grab a Q-tip once. Okay, so I do have my Q-tip now. I'm just gonna go in, and I can see that I wiggled on my line here. Just gonna go in, not to touch my lashes, but just clean that up, little tiny dashes, and you can see how easy that was. So same thing right here. Right at the lash line. Oh, so close. And just touch it and clean it up. So very, very easy to get off the little whoopsies. So there's the look. Throw on a little bit of finishing spray for summer. Helps hold everything in place. And then I would dust and touch it up just with a little bit of translucent loose powder. But that's the look, quite pretty. And it's fun because we're playing with the grays, the silvers, and then adding in that little bit of chocolate at the end there with the espresso. All right, have yourself a great day, and we'll see you guys soon.